Hey there, folks. Today we're diving into a topic that's crucial for any business marketing operations. Now, I like to keep things real, and let me tell you, running a business is no walk in the park. It's about strategy, it's about execution, and it's about making sure everybody on your team is singing from the same hymn sheet. Think of your marketing operations like the engine of your business. If the engine ain't running smooth, the whole operation goes haywire. You got sputtering campaigns, missed deadlines, wasted budgets, it's a whole mess. That's why we gotta figure out if your marketing operations are running in control or if they're spinning out of control like a car on an icy road. So buckle up because we're about to break it down, step by step. We're gonna go through the signs of a well-oiled machine and the red flags that tell you it's time to pump the brakes and make some adjustments. By the time we're done, you'll know exactly where you stand and what you need to do to get your marketing operations firing on all cylinders. First things first, let's talk about predictability. In a well-run marketing operations department, things run like clockwork. You got a schedule, you stick to it. Just like your favorite morning show, you know what to expect, when to expect it. No surprises, just consistent, reliable output. And that ain't just about keeping things neat and tidy, no sir. When you got a predictable schedule, you eliminate those last-minute scrambles, those all-nighters trying to hit a deadline. You reduce stress, you improve communication, and you create a sense of calm amidst the storm. Everybody knows their role, they know their deadlines, and they can focus on doing their best work. Now let's talk about requests. See, in any marketing operations department, you're gonna have requests coming in from all sides. Sales wants a new brochure. The CEO needs a presentation for a big conference. Everybody's got their hand out. But here's the thing. A well-oiled machine handles these requests with grace and efficiency. You got a system for taking in requests, prioritizing them, and getting them done on time. No more lost emails, no more forgotten deadlines. It's all about clear communication, efficient workflows, and making sure everyone feels heard and respected. Remember, a happy team is a productive team, and that starts with handling requests like a true professional. Now let's talk about your systems. See, your marketing tech stack, that's the backbone of your operations. You got your CRM, your marketing automation, your analytics dashboards. All these tools are supposed to make your life easier, not harder. But here's the catch. If your systems ain't running smoothly, they're gonna cause you more headaches than a room full of screaming babies. That's why you gotta make sure your systems are integrated, they're up to date, and they're actually being used effectively. Don't let those expensive tools gather dust. Train your team, optimize your workflows, and keep those systems humming like a well-tuned engine. Chapter 4, Management Reporting, Keeping Score. Now let's talk about management reporting. See, in the game of business, you gotta keep score to know if you're winning, and that's where management reporting comes in. It's about tracking your progress, measuring your results, and making sure your marketing operations are actually moving the needle. A good management report is like a report card for your marketing efforts. It tells you what's working, what's not working, and where you need to make adjustments. It's about accountability, transparency, and making sure everyone is on the same page when it comes to your marketing performance. Chapter 5, Lack of Clear Goals, a Recipe for Disaster. Now let's talk about a major pitfall, lack of clear goals. See, if your team doesn't know where they're going, how in the world are they gonna get there? It's like getting in a car and driving without a destination in mind. You might end up somewhere, but it ain't gonna be pretty. You gotta have clear goals and objectives for your marketing operations. What are you trying to achieve? More leads? Higher conversion rates? Increased brand awareness? Once you know what you're aiming for, you can start developing strategies and tactics to get you there. Chapter 6, Inefficient Processes, a Time Thief. Now let's talk about another big problem, inefficient processes. See, time is money, and inefficient processes are like thieves, stealing your precious resources and leaving you with nothing to show for it. You gotta streamline your workflows, eliminate bottlenecks, and automate wherever possible. If you got team members bogged down in tedious manual tasks, it's time to find a better way. There are tools and technologies out there that can help you automate those repetitive tasks and free up your team to focus on more strategic, high-value work. Chapter 7. Poor communication, the silent killer. Now let's talk about a real relationship killer, poor communication. See, in any team, communication is key, but in marketing operations, it's absolutely critical. When people aren't on the same page, mistakes happen, deadlines are missed, and projects go off the rails. You gotta foster a culture of open communication, where team members feel comfortable sharing ideas, asking questions, and raising concerns. And don't just rely on email. Use project management tools, instant messaging platforms, and good old-fashioned face-to-face meetings to keep everyone in the loop. Chapter 8. Data overload, drowning in numbers. Now let's talk about data overload. See, in today's digital world, we're swimming in data. But just because you have access to a mountain of data doesn't mean it's actually useful. In fact, too much data can be overwhelming and paralyzing. You gotta focus on the metrics that matter most, the key performance indicators, KPIs, that are aligned with your business goals. Don't get bogged down in vanity metrics that don't actually tell you anything about the health of your business. Chapter 9. Budget mismanagement, a quick way to go broke. Now, let's talk about something we all understand, money. See, budget mismanagement is a quick way to go broke. And that's true for your marketing operations just as much as it is for your personal finances. You gotta track your spending, stick to your budget, and make sure you're getting a return on your investment. Don't just throw money at every shiny new marketing tactic that comes along. Be strategic, prioritize your spending, and always measure your results. Now let's talk about something that's often overlooked, team morale. See, a happy team is a productive team. When your team members are feeling stressed, undervalued, or burnt out, it's gonna show in their work. You gotta create a positive and supportive work environment where people feel valued and respected. Recognize and reward hard work, provide opportunities for professional development, and foster a sense of camaraderie and teamwork. Now, let's talk about technology. See, in today's digital age, there's no excuse for not leveraging the latest and greatest marketing technologies. If you're still using outdated tools and processes, you're falling behind the competition and missing out on valuable opportunities. You gotta invest in the right tools for the job, train your team on how to use them effectively, and stay up to date on the latest trends and innovations. Don't be afraid to experiment with new technologies and find what works best for your business. Now let's talk about silos. See, in many organizations, different departments operate in their own little silos, rarely communicating or collaborating with each other. But here's the thing, silos kill success. You gotta break down those silos and foster a culture of cross-functional collaboration. Encourage your marketing team to work closely with sales, customer service, and product development. When different departments are aligned and working together towards common goals, magic happens. Now let's talk about your brand. See, your brand is more than just your logo and your colors. It's the overall experience you create for your customers, and that experience needs to be consistent across all touch points. You gotta develop clear brand guidelines and make sure everyone on your team is on the same page when it comes to your brand voice, tone, and messaging. Inconsistent brand messaging creates confusion and dilutes your brand equity. Now let's talk about being proactive. See, too many businesses operate in a reactive mode, constantly putting out fires and scrambling to catch up. But here's the thing, you can't plan for everything, but you can plan for anything. You gotta anticipate challenges, develop contingency plans, and be prepared to adapt to changing circumstances. Don't wait for things to break before you fix them. Be proactive, stay ahead of the curve, and keep your marketing operations running smoothly. So there you have it, folks. We've covered a lot of ground today, but the key takeaway is this. Your marketing operations are the engine of your business. If you want to achieve your marketing goals and drive business growth, you gotta make sure that engine is running smoothly. By addressing the issues we've discussed today, from lack of clear goals to inefficient processes to poor communication, you can regain control of your marketing operations and create a more efficient, effective, and ultimately more successful marketing organization. Remember, success in business is a marathon, not a sprint. It takes time, effort, and a commitment to continuous improvement. But by focusing on the fundamentals and building a strong foundation for your marketing operations, you'll be well on your way to achieving your goals and taking your business to the next level. Stay in control and keep things running smoothly. Until next time, take care.